Hey everyone, my name is Lennox, and today we're going to be diving into the latest updates for 2XKO. And Riot has been making major changes. We've got a new character, some new mechanics, and we got ranked play coming our way for this next Alpha Lab. So let's break it down. First up, we have a new champion. It's Jinx. She's a zoner, and if you haven't seen the latest video that is an hour long, she's kind of a monster. She looks great. Her combo structure looks fun as hell. And I'm personally really excited to play her. I don't know about y'all. Leave a comment down below if you're excited to play her and any of the other characters that are going to be in this Alpha Lab. Just like Alpha Lab 1, Braum, Echo, Yasuo, Darius, Ahri, and Alawi will also be available. So if you didn't get a chance to play in the first Alpha Lab, good luck. I hope you get into Alpha Lab 2. And if you do, I hope to see you there. To start off with one of the two new fuses, we have Sidekick. And with Sidekick, your point and assist characters won't ever switch places. Instead, the point character will get a health boost as well as a defensive boost while below 30% health. And your assist character will always stay on the sideline, supporting you with assists as well as other abilities that are unique to the fuse, and that includes access to double down, allowing your off character to perform their super immediately after you perform yours. They have access to super assist and fury break at the start of each round, and fury essentially is like sparking from Dragon Ball Fighters, where you get a damage boost as well as a defensive boost. You'll have the ability to press attack buttons in time with opponent attacks to reduce damage to your point character, and you'll start with 1 bar of super meter, and you can store up to 5. Now, having 5 bars of super meter, I don't know how that's going to play out in a real match, but I am very excited to see what craziness that can lead into. Now, if you're not well versed in a tag fighter, don't worry, maybe the Juggernaut fuse is for you. The Juggernaut fuse allows you to focus on one champion at a time by removing your assist abilities entirely. You won't be able to switch your characters mid-match, except at the very beginning of each round. So you'll still have access to both your characters, which is a plus. You just don't have to worry about all the assists and all the complexities that come with the tag fighter if you're not comfortable with that. And your point character gets some really nice buffs to make up for the lack of a teammate. You'll gain increased overall health, a defensive boost when you're below 30%. You'll have access to Fury Break at round start, and access to eject. It's a mechanic that costs 1 bar of meter that allows you to force your opponent's assist character to tag in. It's very useful to keep a character from gaining back gray health. You can force them in so they can't gain that health back. You'll have access to self double down, which allows you to perform 2 supers back to back, just like double down, or a super and an ultimate back to back. And you start with 2 bars of super meter, and you can store up to 5. So I'm curious on how that's going to play out, because to start a round with 2 bars of super meter, even with one character, that could potentially lead to a meta where you just run Juggernaut, but who knows, maybe other fuses will be better. They took away the Pulse fuse, so instead of being forced to play with Pulse if you're playing with a friend that doesn't play fighting games, you now have the option, or every player in the lobby has the option to turn it on or off. So then you have access to all the other fuse, whether that be 2x assist, freestyle, sidekick, Juggernaut, double down. You'll not have access to all those fuses without having to play Pulse and feeling like you're losing out on other cool mechanics. Let's now take a look at Fury Break. Fury Fuse has been removed and it's been replaced with Fury Break. Once one of your champions gets knocked out, you can press S1 or S2 plus tag to activate Fury Break, which grants you a 25% damage boost and a 25% damage reduction. Activating it also regenerates any gray health and has different effects depending on when you activate it. So if you activate it when you are in hit stun or block stun, it will blow the opponent back just like Break does. If blocked, you'll be able to act before your opponent. Big. damage boost and the reduction will last for 10 seconds. If it's activated when your opponent is in hit stun, Fury Break will wall bounce your opponent. The damage boost and reduction will last for 10 seconds. And if it's activated when neither player is in hit stun or block stun, on successful hit, Fury Break blows the opponent back just like Break does. If it is blocked, you'll be able to act before your opponent. And the damage boost and the reduction last for 20 seconds instead of 10. And dash canceling normal or special attacks while Fury Break is active reduces the duration of your damage boost and reduction by 5 seconds. Okay, so it doesn't stay up for the entirety of 10 seconds or 20 seconds, because if you choose to dash cancel normal or special attacks, it will reduce the duration. That's nice to know. Overall, pretty cool. We take a look at it here, we can see it in action. Again, so this looks like you're in Fury Break now, so you'll be outlined in red, and it just allows you to do a bunch of goofy things. So okay, that's really cool. I can't wait to test that out in the next alpha lab if I manage to get in. But I'm curious, how would y'all use this? Please put that down in the comments below. Next, we have access to ranked in this playtest, and that's big. We get to see how ranked plays out. Very excited to see how that plays out, see how far everyone can climb, and give it your all. Whatever rank you're trying to get, I hope you manage to get it. So they're going to be testing out the ranked lobbies that group players together, and the tiers are as follows. You have Aspirant, Iron, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Emerald, Diamond, Master, Grandmaster, and Challenger. Okay, so a good amount of ranks to climb. Curious to where everyone will end up. I'm hoping everyone out there get platinum minimum, work hard, and most importantly have fun. Now, there was a few differences with the core gameplay, and from what we understand, Alpha Lab 2 is going to be very different from Alpha Lab 1. So they've improved control simplicity and the consistency, and they've increased player agency to reduce the amount of time that you're spent stuck in a corner or in the long combos like, God forbid, Ari's long combo in Alpha Lab 1. They've improved visual clarity and excitement, that's huge, and provide additional opportunities for players to make interesting decisions during combat. So we have push assist. Push block is now an assist action that we're calling push assist. Okay, so your assist character comes in and does the push block. So instead of Alpha Lab 1 where it cost a meter, it now just costs your assist. Very good. I like that change. I actually do like that change. Push assist does not cost meter. Okay. It does share a cooldown timer with your other assists. Okay. That's not bad. KO'd and super assists. So in Alpha Lab 1, after one of your champions died, they could perform a powerful assist called Last Stand that had a 10-second cooldown but didn't cost any meter. This meant that most of the time the best strategy was to use Last Stand, run away to regenerate, assist health, and then try again in 10 seconds, which didn't make for very interesting matches. True, I would agree. So Last Stand has since been removed and replaced with the following assist adjustments. Assist champions can now use assists even when KO'd. This makes comebacks a little easier and gives assist champs a bigger impact on the outcome of the match even if they died early. Getting hit while performing a KO'd assist increases cooldown. Assist champions can now perform super assists, powerful attacks that cost 1 bar of meter, performing a super assist by pressing down and tag when one of your champions has been KO'd. We have Limit Strike now. What is this? In Alpha Lab 1, certain attacks created specific reactions such as a ground bounce, wall bounce, or tumble. After performing a second reaction of any type with the same champion, your combo would end. This was originally intended to prevent infinite combos but made the end of your combo feel underwhelming. So to give you some more exciting options to choose from, we've introduced a Limit Strike, which creates a unique effect depending on the situation. Ground Bounce Limit Strike equals extra damage, a Wall Bounce Limit Strike equals extra meter, and a Tumble Limit Strike equals hard knockdown. Wow, okay. So depending on your option, you can choose to have more damage, more meter, or hard knockdown. Okay, so that definitely makes for interesting options, whether you want to go for the extra meter or the extra damage, or if you're looking for the hard knockdown to get Oki. Okay, I like that. So some additional changes. Dynamic save is now called break. Yep, kind of got that when I saw the break bar. Ultimates now cost 3 bars a meter instead of 2. Super still costs 1. Makes sense. I did think 2 was a little cheap for an ultimate, but that's just me. Meter gain is no longer determined by damage dealt. Instead, each attack generates a set amount of meter. Curious to see how much meter gain per attack, depending on the character you're playing, you get. I'm curious if some characters generate meters slower than others. Air tech is now automatic. You can still hold forward or back or remain in neutral to move in that direction. When you air tech successfully and negate automatic air tech by holding down. Okay, so basically just keeps you from getting juggled from teching constantly in the air. New ground tech allows you to hold forward or back while knocked down to perform a roll that can pass through your opponent. You can now hold forward or back down to drift during a super jump, basically controlling the distance that you go. Get up attacks now break armor. Ooh, I might have fun with that. In an effort to reduce combo length, it is no longer possible to call an assist after using a tag launcher or to tag after performing double down. That's nice because some of the combos were really long, because in Alpha Lab 1 I do remember, granted it was a bug with Ari and her assist, but I do remember Echo Ari combos lasting forever. And on top of that, Echo mix, you getting hit, good luck trying to play the game. Hit pause has been reduced across the board to reduce combo and overall match length. That's nice. I thought the hit pause was just a little bit too long in the Alpha Lab 1. Charged running assists are no longer a universal mechanic and are now only available when using Sidekick Fuse. I don't know. I'm not too much of a fan of that change because I did like how assists worked before, but I'm open to see how it works now. You can no longer handshake tag while your assist champion is getting hit. That's nice. That one is nice because I would find myself handshake tagging when my assist character was getting hit sometimes, and that really put me in a bad situation in Alpha Lab 1. And I don't know if that was a bug or if that was intentional, but I did find that annoying. Incoming assist speed has been slightly increased. Gray health regenerates faster. That's nice. That is a nice change. Controls. Now I do remember seeing this in the video. The way supers and ultimates work now is you do not have to input down plus super 1 or super 2. Now you just press light, medium, or heavy plus super 1 and that, or special 1, and that gives you super 1. If you input light, medium, or heavy plus special 2, you get your super 2. And then if you just press S1 plus S2, you get your ultimate. Tag launcher has now gone from pressing the tag button to now you press down plus the tag button. And now you simply tap tag to perform a forward assist. But if you press forward tag, it'll call the forward assist as well. Anti-air and launchers have been combined into a single launcher with anti-air properties, which is performed by pressing down plus heavy. That's nice. In Alpha Lab 1, overheads and sweeps require different inputs on different champions. Now most overheads are performed by pressing down forward M, and sweeps are performed by pressing down forward and heavy. You can no longer perform a parry into a parry on a physical hit, which should prevent accidentally performing and possibly whiffing a second parry. Visual clarity. This is probably what a lot of people are interested in, because I know the visual clarity in Alpha Lab 1 wasn't the greatest in some scenarios. So the champion collision pill size, the setting that dictates how big champions are and how close they can be to each other. So essentially just how close a champion can stand next to one another before they kind of mesh together. It has been increased, so they're more separated during combat. The assist cooldown timer is now closer to the match timer instead of on the edge of the screen. Wall bounce animations have been updated and slightly slowed down. That's nice, because I know off of wall bounce in Alpha Lab 1, it was a little bit of a pain to get a combo off of a wall bounce just because of how fast the characters came back down. And there is now a bad block visual indicator. This effect displays if you were trying to block low but got hit by an overhead or got hit while in standing block. Okay, so now you can tell what you got hit by. So if you're holding down back and you get hit by an overhead, you'll have the visual tell to show you what you got hit by, which is nice. Parrying successfully and punishing an opponent's retreating guard with a low attack, coming out with visual effects to make outplays clear for everyone watching. Great, so now we have moments, which will make games more fun to watch. So the viewing experience won't be as bland anymore. Because while gameplay was fun, the viewing experience was kind of meh before, just because there were no moments to keep people engaged. But now that we have those, now you know clearly when something is like, for example, an outplay or they got caught. That's big. Lobbies. Let's take a look at this. Creating a private lobby grants you ownership powers, which allows you to kick players, set a max player cap, change lobby privacy settings, and adjust the number of rounds and games per set. Walk up spectate also now allows you to watch in full screen. Was this not a thing in Alpha Lab 1? I didn't use this too much, but I thought this was already a thing in Alpha Lab 1. I could be wrong, but otherwise, good change. It's a very good change. Tutorials and training. Ari, Echo, Braum have a lot more to say in the newly updated tutorial. So they went from having a very bland tutorial to something a little more put together. We'll have to see how much more put together in this next Alpha Lab. But good direction. Network and settings. The controller input screen now allows you to set different key bindings for different controller types. For games where one or more players are experiencing poor network quality, we added a suite of improvements to make gameplay smoother and more consistent. Huge. Menus and screens got a massive overhaul to improve navigation and make it easier to get in game. That is very big. Very big. Because in Alpha Lab 1, obviously it was just an alpha. Very bare bones. Pretty easy to get into a game. But navigating was just a little funky. For me, at least. But that's big. Cosmetics, the main way that this game is making money. So Alpha Lab 2 will feature new skins, avatar accessories, and champion mastery rewards. Each player will automatically receive 8,500 free KO points to use at the in-game store. This won't be enough to purchase every single Alpha Lab 2 cosmetic, so you'll have to pick and choose which items seem coolest to you. We'll use that info to inform what kinds of cosmetics we should add in the future. And remember, currency and cosmetics will not carry over after Alpha Lab 2, so spend these points and enjoy your loot while it lasts. So this is the battle pass that they're adding to the game. Looks like it has a mix of stickers, avatar, cosmetics, chromas, and what seem like skins. So already this looks like a better battle pass than a lot of other fighting games, because it looks like you got avatar emotes, different colors, and yeah, it looks like you get skins. So it looks like you get a Braum Knight skin, Lionheart, a bunch of different chromas, as well as different KO finishing screens. That is very nice. And this looks like the store, which is showing off a bunch of the pool party skins and the cosmetics. The stickers look nice. Darius, I'm a big fan of how Darius looks. His sticker looks pretty good. Jinx looks fantastic. Ooh, that sticker is my favorite. Let's go back and see that sticker again. Hold on. That sticker is really nice. Hopefully stickers will have a little bit more use than just using them when you're spectating people. Hopefully you can use them to communicate with other people. That'd be very fun to just mess around with before and after games. Yeah, finishers, KO finishers. That's nice. I'm curious to see what kind of finishers they come up with in this game. Ooh. And it seems like they got a black and gold chroma. And then these look like all the alternate colors for each character that you can unlock. And it looks like we have some additional skins that they didn't show off in their 1 hour video. So let's take a look at this. This looks like Foreseen Yasuo from League of Legends in the game that came out, I believe, last year or 2 years ago. We have Dynasty Ari, we've already seen that. I believe this is Sandstorm Echo and Zombie Slayer Jinx, maybe? That skin is very nice. And then the one that I missed, God King, I believe this is God King or God Slayer Darius. It's very nice. That is a very nice skin. Really like how that looks. Champion Mastery rewards. Okay, nice. We're getting Champion Mastery rewards. basically they're showcasing Braum. These are the rewards you can get. So you can get stickers, and it looks like you can make your avatar look like your favorite character. So you can cosplay as your favorite character, which is nice. And you also get a special color. Very cool. Avatar accessories. Some people will care for this, other people won't. If you're the type that'll care for this, feel free to look through. I am in the middle. I don't really care for it, but I don't hate it. I like a little bit of customization. And considering the lobby system is kind of like the main way you interact in this game, I think it's pretty nice. And that's all the info. But so thank you for sticking by, guys. I know I'm not the best commentator, but I try my best. I'm excited for this game. I hope you guys are too. And I will be making some decent content on this game. Hopefully the content will get better, because if it gets worse, please God, let me know. But for a first video, I don't think this is too bad. And as I said, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are finally calmed down now that we have news. I know I am. I was kind of going crazy. I didn't really make it known on the Reddit page, but I just kept staring, searching up 2XKO, just hoping something was happening, because it was just such a long time since we had any news before. But with that, guys, hope you guys are excited for this game. I'm excited to see any new characters or any new tech once this next Alpha Lab comes out. But with that, guys, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.